The miracle in the saying. And we sent down iron, in which there is great pain and benefit to the people, Allah says. We have sent our messengers with proofs, and have sent down with them the book and the scale, so that people may stand up in justice. And we have sent down iron, in which there is great strength and benefits for people, and that Allah may know who will support him and his messengers in the unseen. For Allah is strong and mighty. Al-Hadid 25. Subhanallah, a scientific miracle and a numerical miracle in one verse. Scientific miracle. God tells us that iron came down from the sky, but we extract iron from the earth, so it was meant to say, we created iron, and not, we sent down iron. And if God wanted to say, we created, he would have said, we created, but he said, we sent down. Previously, it was thought that the iron on the earth originated from reactions that took place on Earth. However, Professor Armstrong from America, one of 4 at NASA, measured the amount of energy needed to form iron and found it to be very large. Such energy is only available in massive stars, which are much more massive than the Sun. This led him to declare that the element iron could not have been formed within the solar system or on Earth, but rather formed in space at very high temperatures and energy, and then was ejected to Earth in the form of meteorites. That is, it came down to Earth. Indeed, chemists have found that iron metal is the hardest and most intense metal, and it is also the most dense metal, and iron is useful in maintaining the balance of the Earth, as iron metal constitutes 35% of the Earth's components. Iron is not only involved in the formation of the globe, but it is an essential element in many living organisms. For example, plant gets iron from the soil as a basic element in its construction. And iron is also the basic element in the formation of blood cells in humans and animals, known as hemoglobin. The average mass number of iron, 57, and strangely enough, the number of Surah al-Hadid in the Quran is 57 as well. As for the atomic number of iron, 26, and the verse in which iron is mentioned in Surah al-Hadid no 26, with the Basmala being considered a verse. These scientific, engineering, and numerical facts prove that no matter how we look at the verses of the great book, we find that they are wise and miraculous, and do not contradict modern science, but rather surpass it. This is proof that the Quran is a complete and perfect book. You have to remember that once upon a time you were praying to God for things you now have. You are called to unify God, be calm and live in your inner peace. I ask God to give.